Hello, this is Ricky Pound, back again. Sorry I haven't done many videos this year so far. It's been a busy year, but now hopefully I can get back to doing one of the things I love, and that's talking about European and ceramics from Asia, predominantly from the 17th, 18th and perhaps even early 19th century. And today I want to concentrate on just two objects. The first one is fairly new. It is a Kangxi ginger jar of quite a large size, very heavy, and the other one is a slightly later plate with a dragon chasing of the fiery pearl with some interesting symbolism on the back. So let's crack on with our first object. It is a Kangxi ginger jar that dates from around 1680. Oh, hello.
Hi.
This is my daughter Zala. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good.
Okay. Right. Thank you. So, sorry about that. A ginger jar of around 1680 to 1700. I'll just get it so you can have a quick look at it, so you can see what I'm talking about. I got this from a dealer in central London. I've always wanted one. I've always wanted a Chinese ginger jar, particularly of this particular age. It's incredibly heavy. Now, one of the theories why ginger jars in particular are so heavy is that many of them were exported from Yongzheng via Canton by the Dutch East India Company and ended up, of course, in Holland. And these would have been filled with ginger or other spices, etc. And they are very heavy because they would have been placed at the bottom of ships as ballasts. Now, the big advantage that has is stabilising the ship, and that might be one of the reasons to account for just how heavy they are. And they are literally like concrete. They are very, very thickly potted. Now, this particular type, if you look at the decoration, and I'll bring it in a little bit closer, is known as cracked ice, this kind of blue that you can see with prunus blossoms. And of course they've all got their own symbolism. And if I turn them, they have a number, I think it's 1, 2, 3 cartouches. And within them you have got scholars' objects, which again, lots of symbolism going on there in this roughly, could you call this a quatrefoil cartouche? It's kind of that shape as well. And if I turn it round, this is my particular favourite, because if you look on the left hand side or my right hand side, you can see a rabbit or a hare on a cushion, and they are a symbol of the desire for good fortune. And again, you've got these other symbols around the outside. And if I turn it another way, you can see the third cartouche, again with these lovely, lovely symbols. Now, if I turn it towards you, you can see this neck, very thickly potted, and you've got this cross hatching around the edge, which you get on many of the Kangxi wares, approximately where my finger is at the moment, and this kind of very stony neck as well, white. Got a little bit of discoloration there, which is something you'd kind of expect with an object of this age. You can see from inside that it has been used. Of course, what is obviously missing here is the cover. The covers were often matched with these. They never really fitted very well anyway, and it's been lost over time. So I am on the lookout, constantly on the lookout now, to find a new cover, either of porcelain, which would be great. They are fairly flat, they sit on the top like that, or if I can't find one of those, a wooden cover as well. If I turn it onto the base, this is a fairly typical Kangxi base as well. It's a little bit pitted there with age. Got a formed foot here running around the outside, of the right colour as well. So I can be 100% certain that this is of the Kangxi period, so 1680 to 1700. Now, as with many other of these kind of objects, they were made predominantly, commonly in the 19th century, and so you can get ginger jars actually in charity shops, if you look, of this later period in imitation of these of approximately 200 years before. So I'll just give you a quick look again. Some of the symbolism going on, scholars' objects, Buddhist symbols, etc. I turn it around, you've got this lovely deep cracked ice, blue colour. It's got a lovely glaze as well, and you can see the mirror, the light above me shining off that with these illustrious symbols as well. And I say they do come in all sizes. You can get them in bigger sizes. You can certainly get them in smaller sizes as well. So that's the first object I wanted to show you today. The second object is a little bit later. It's about probably 1730. It's certainly a lot smaller to hold up in front of the camera, and it is this lovely dragon over the wall saucer, and they call it dragon over the wall because if you look around the outside, the painting continues onto the back of the ceramic. So there you've got this quite colourful, certainly a character dragon. He has got 4 claws, not 5. Of course, the dragon with 5 claws is very much associated with the Chinese emperor and is reserved for his court. But here you can see he's chasing the fiery pearl up over this side here. Beautifully painted. You've got a lovely little wash going on around some of the features here as well. If I turn it over, you've also got these 2 blue concentric circles, and within it you've got some lovely symbolism here of a scroll, ingot, etc. going on. If I go a bit closer you might be able to see that. And you've got this lovely tanned foot just on the foot, which again is very characteristic of porcelain of this period. So as I say, this is probably about 1730, maybe even a little earlier, I think. Again, a lovely glaze. They can really see the dragon there on the lookout for that fiery pearl. A very auspicious symbol. And of course this was very popular in England with some factories in the latter part of the 18th, early 19th century, who did their own copies of this particular design, where often with sort of these pseudo Chinese motifs going on as well. So there we have it, slightly different apart in terms of age. This one, as I said, is probably 1730, and the ginger jar here probably 1690, 1700, something like that, and they are 2 of my favourite pieces. If you have any questions, do put them in the comments, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. And thank you for watching, and don't forget to follow the rest of my videos on YouTube. Thank you.